Hello everyone, welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, folks, there's a link to you down below. Has the links to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there. Follow me across all my social media platforms and talk to me because I'll talk back. Also down there as well as links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages, and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Listen, folks, Friday, today, at 7 p.m. Eastern. 7 p.m. Eastern on Friday. I'll be doing a live radio show right here on this channel. I take live callers, call in, we'll be talking about the Jets and everything that is going on with them. Call in, I take live callers. I love going back and forth with you folks about this football team. Now, with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about the New York Jets getting beat by the Browns, getting beat by the Cleveland Browns, 37-20. 37-20. Yeah. It happened, right? The Browns celebrated because this victory for the Cleveland Browns clinched them a playoff spot. And we knew that going into this game. We knew that if the Browns were to beat us, that would give them a playoff spot. That would clinch them a spot in the dance. This was a rough game to watch. It was embarrassing, man. As a Jets fan, it was embarrassing. And I'm going to start with the defense first. The Jets defense struggled mightily in the first half. It was outright embarrassing to watch the Browns take care of business the way that they did in the first half. The Browns came out straight off the bat. Their first offensive drive came out, drove down, scored a touchdown, and we were struggling to stop them. Right? Keep in mind, there was no Amari Cooper on the night. No Amari Cooper. He didn't play. He didn't play in the game at all. Okay? You only had Elijah Moore out there really as a wide receiver we had to be scared of or even concerned about. The guy that killed us was David Njoku early. David Njoku was literally out there running around by himself often, just wide open in the Jets defense. And when he caught the ball, he was just moving. David Njoku had 6 catches on the day for 134 yards. He had over 100 yards before the end of the first quarter. There was nothing we could do to stop that, man. Nothing we could do to stop him. He was just going off on the Jets. He had a fumble, too. C.J. Mosley hit him and knocked the ball loose, but he was going off against us. Elijah Moore as well, 5 catches, 61 yards. He had a touchdown. He beat DJ Reed for a touchdown. He ended up having it looks like a concussion, in this game as well, which actually took him out during the game. And I hope he's all right because it looked nasty. But he did work. Joe Flacco was just out there doing his thing. This is the same Joe Flacco that was, with the Jets recently, and we moved on from him. And he's gone to Cleveland and found success. He was 19 of 29, 309 yards throwing the ball. I'm going to say it again, 309 yards throwing the football. He had 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. Now, the interception came from Jermaine Johnson. Jermaine Johnson was out there trying his best. He was making plays, right? Jermaine Johnson rushing Joe Flacco. Flacco tries to drop back and throw the ball up. Jermaine Johnson actually gets his hands up, knocks the ball, tips it up, is able to actually catch it and run back for a touchdown. So now we're like, okay, look, wow, right? There's a glimmer of hope here. We've been struggling. Jermaine Johnson ran it back, got the touchdown. Hopefully we can get some momentum off of this, right? Get some momentum. Let's go, Jets. Well, a couple drives later, the Cleveland Browns, Jerome Ford, a guy that as a running back that I talked about, we should be concerned about. These guys come out the backfield. They can catch the football. They'll really put it on you. Jerome Ford came out, caught a ball, and ran 50 yards for a touchdown. When I tell you that the tackling was horrific on the night for the Jets, it was horrific, man. I'm talking about, I watched Ford literally just cast Tony Adams aside. He threw off another Jets defender. He was just running through guys and ran it in for a touchdown. It was It was horrible. This is not the first time that the Jets have struggled tackling as well. And we struggled all night pretty much tackling against the Browns. It was broken tackle after broken tackle after broken tackle. It was horrible. It was horrible. The New York Jets defense gave up over 360 yards of total offense to the Browns at the half. At the half, the Browns had over 360 yards. There was no adjustments in the first half as well. That's what really got exposed, was the lack of defensive adjustments in the first half. With no Amari Cooper, and Sauce Gardner came out after the game and talked about how the game plan was for him to follow Amari Cooper around, but when they learned he wasn't playing before the game, why didn't they have Sauce Gardner following Elijah Moore around? Why didn't we make more adjustments to bracket or double David Njoku with Amari Cooper out? They just worked us with their tight ends, and just, dude, we struggled. We struggled. There was just, the coaching was atrocious. The lack of adjustments was atrocious. The broken tackles were atrocious. We just got exploited, man. That 50-yard touchdown just, whew, man. The Jets defense was better in the second half, but bruh, it was horrible. Then you go over to the offensive side. Just before I get to the offense, the Jets defense also dropped like 3 interceptions too. Michael Carter had one. There's various other guys. We just could not get it together. You go to the offensive side of the ball, missed opportunity after missed opportunity after missed opportunity. The Jets offense actually scored on their first drive of the night, which was extremely exciting to see. We were very hyped, especially the way that the Browns had just driven down on their first drive and scored a touchdown. But after that first drive, the Jets offense just fell apart and was dead for the rest of the night pretty much. Struggled. Let me take you through this sequence, okay? Izzy Anabanakanda is returning a kick. He fumbles. The Browns recover the ball on the Jets' 12, right? The Browns try to get a drive together to get into the end zone, right? They're already in the red zone. They try to get a drive together, run into the end zone. 4th down comes. Flacco, they keep their offense out on the field. Flacco comes out, throws an incomplete ball. Turnover on downs. I'm watching this and I'm like, whoa, okay. Look, horrible fumble by Anabanakanda. But guess what? We didn't lose any points. Everything is good. We didn't give up any points on defense. Everything's just smooth here, okay? Now our offense can go out there, put a drive together, and hopefully get a score, and it erases all of this stuff, right? Couple plays later, from the Jets' 19-yard line, Trevor Siemian drops back, throws an interception that's then returned for a touchdown by the Cleveland Browns. Trevor Siemian was 32 of 45 on the day, 261 yards, a touchdown, and the interception that I just talked about. Breece Hall actually did work on the night. A lot of our positive drives came from him, us really, riding with him, right? 13 carries, 84 yards on the day. He also had 9 catches for 42 yards. He had 126 total yards from scrimmage. Garrett Wilson also had 50 yards catching the ball as well. He dropped a touchdown in this game. The Jets' offensive line struggled. And we knew that the Browns had great pass rushers, mainly, right? Myles Garrett. Everybody knows about him. He's one of the best pass rushers in the league, right? He struggled, Becton struggled against him mightily, man. Becton on the night struggled. He had 3 penalties. He also gave up a sack. But what killed me about this situation was, again, Garrett is one of the best pass rushers in the league. He's out there. You got Mekhi Becton out there on the island with him. Why are you not making offensive adjustments and putting a tight end out there to help Becton? You literally have him matched up with like the best pass rusher, or one of the best pass rushers in the league. He's a top guy. Why does Nathaniel Hackett not make that adjustment? It just went on and on and on all night. Trevor Siemian trying to dink and dunk his way down the field. Can't do that. The Browns were sniffing all that stuff out. Trevor Siemian was just running for his life, trying to protect himself. He was getting blasted. Even with all that going on, the New York Jets still had a chance to pull the game into a one-score game, right? A little bit later, we're in the fourth quarter. It's 20-34. The Jets have the ball. They're trying to get some things together, all right? Now, it's 4th and 1. The Jets try to convert. They can't get it done. We think it's over. Turnover on downs. Whoa, wait a minute. The refs throw a flag, make a call. They do a review. 12 guys on the field for the Browns. Too many men on the field for the Browns, for the Cleveland Browns. Wow. The Jets get new life. Again, we're in the fourth quarter. There's some time left. If they score on this drive, it's a one-score game and we're good to go. After the penalty, the Jets got the ball on the 20. The Jets got the ball on the Browns' 20. We're right at the doorstep. We're in the red zone here. After that penalty, the Jets get a first down on the 20. The first play is negative yardage to Gibson. He loses 2 yards on a pass. Don't even get me started on that play. Then you got Tippmann. He gets a false start penalty. That pushes them back even further. The drive ends with Trevor Siemian being sacked and Greg Zuerlein having to kick a 44-yard field goal. It's atrocious. Our special teams was shaky on the night as well. We had a field goal that was blocked in this game. Also had a fumble on that kick return by Adam Banakanda. The Jets coaching was exposed. Their lack of discipline was exposed. Them not being able to just finish technique-wise and not finishing fundamentally was exposed. The Jets were heavily penalized in this game as well. 12 penalties, 74 yards. We're coming off of a game where we just gave up 14 penalties. We just had 14 penalties and gave up 150 yards in penalty yards. This is egregious, man. This is just, it's egregious. It's egregious. It's egregious. Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. This is just, it's just enough. What are your thoughts about the Jets defense? How do you feel about Trevor Siemian and his performance? What are your thoughts about the lack of adjustments on defense and offense? What are your thoughts about the Jets' issues with penalties? I'm blown away. Sitting back watching Joe Flacco celebrate with the Browns as they just party it up because they're going to the playoffs and we're taking our keisters home. Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. You folks have a good one. Peace.